Good afternoon. Welcome to Covenant Presbyterian Church of Athens. I'm Aaron Carter-Enyi, Director of the Music Ministries here. Today's concert is the first in a series of 3 musical events that will be sponsored by our church community this year. We will also have the Voices of Gullah in February, and also the ever-popular Covenant Coffee House in July, so please come back for those. I'd like to introduce you to our pastor, Tom Buchanan, and his wife, Lisa. Thank you both for being here today. You must all come back on a Sunday morning and hear Pastor Tom preach. I know you'll really enjoy that. A couple of logistics. Restrooms are available for you outside this first and then second set of double doors, and then you turn to the left and you'll find the restrooms. The ensemble asks that you please silence your phones. So if you haven't done that, please go ahead and do that. And then pictures are welcome, but please don't use any flash. The program appears in 2 sections. At the end of the first section, we will hear from Joan Pretty, the director of Athens Project SAFE. And then the second section, there's one of those phones we should silence. The second section, please consider contributing what you can to Project SAFE. As you leave, there's a plate in the back for your convenience to make a donation, so please do that. So without further ado, let's welcome the New Horizons band under the direction of Joyce King.
Thank you and welcome. We're glad you joined us this afternoon. We are the New Horizons band, part of the University of Georgia. And you have to be of a certain age in order to get in, like 55 and older. And I discovered this group 2 years ago at this very event. And I thought they were so amazing that I decided to join, and they let me. So I'm very glad to be here. I play second trumpet. It's a very important part. And so thank you for being here.
All right, I'm going to see if I can hold the tuba and stand. My name's Amanda Solberg Bowen. I'm playing the tuba with them. They let me slip in under the minimum age requirement, mostly because they really wanted a tuba and I really wanted an orchestra. So Warren and I are 2 of the newest members of the band, and we are really proud to be a part of this group. All of us have been playing music, probably different amounts of our lives, but a lot of us have played music when we were very young. Let's see, we rehearse each Wednesday from 11:30 to 1 here, and we play a few concerts every year.
So we are a testimony of how much joy can come to you from participating in music. And I want to say thanks to Covenant Presbyterian for providing us with rehearsal time and space, and of course this lovely sanctuary where the acoustics are almost perfect. It's just amazing.
And this event is live streamed right now. I think that information is in your program, and you all are here, but you can watch it later as well if you want. Let's see, and then back to you.
Okay. We are so fortunate to have Joyce King as our director. She's a UGA graduate in music education, former member of the Redcoats Marching Band, in fact, a drum major. And so we're delighted to have her here. Anything else I need to say? Oh, she's presently serving another band like this, a community band in Yargo, Winder. And
And we want to give a special thanks to Katie Terry here on the front row on the right with the clarinet.
Please stand up, Katie.
Katie manages us and handles our details, sends lots of emails. She manages practices with when Joyce isn't here. She schedules our events, and really kind of we fall apart without her. So fortunately, she's in charge.
So we are set. We're here to make you certain to get into the holiday spirit. So let's get started. What's up first, Amanda?
All right. Let's see. First up, it looks like okay, so what a better way to open our concert than with the sound of bells in the arrangement All the Bells Shall Ring by Rob Ramin. Listen for the bell-like tones from our brass section that transport you to a cathedral tower filled with pealing bells. The percussion section adds its own chimes to fill out this celebration of sounds. And here is And All the Bells Shall Ring.
Next up is the traditional English round sung by children. Is this right? Yes. Yeah. Listen for the bell tones. Listen for the bell tones that run to the children's lyric that was entitled to Christmas coming, the goose is getting fat, please put a penny in the old man's hat. Well, we're playing an arrangement for band instead of the voices, but I bet you'll find yourself humming along as we play. Here's Christmas is Coming by Rob Reimer.
Alrighty, so this next one is a really singable tune, heralding the truth that Christmas is indeed coming and just in time. Let's see, We Need a Little Christmas. That's a tune from the musical Mame and perfectly captures what my page is folded, need to lift your spirits during the holidays. Written during a time when Mame Dennis was facing hard times, this song reminds us that Christmas isn't just about opening tons of presents. It's about finding joy and hope wherever we need it most. And frankly, after the year we've all had, don't we need a little Christmas right this very minute? We Need a Little Christmas, Jerry Herman music and lyrics by Red Ricketts.
Was decent, wasn't it? Kind of proud of that one. We do need a little Christmas. And right now, the band needs a little cooler temperature in this room. Could anybody help us out? We are sweating up here. Thank you. Okay, Amanda, we're on to the next three tunes here, and I think we ought to shake it up a little bit, if that's all right with you. Little jazzy Christmas, And we're going to have three songs, one right after the other. The first is we'll play Hey Man, Christmas Swings, an arrangement by Larry Clark. The second one is Baby, It's Cold Outside, and a little cooler inside would be nice. But you all know the song. It's a playful duet written by Frank Lesser, not even for Christmas, but we sing it every year, don't we? Then the last one is Santa Baby. It's a memorable holiday tune classic that was made famous by Earth Kick in 1953. It's cheeky, it's sassy, and it's all about the Christmas wish list. It's arranged by Michael Brown. Beginning first with Hey Man, Christmas Swings.
All right, thank you, Warren, for introducing those playful and jazzy tunes. But no program is complete without the most recorded Christmas song of all time. Any guesses? Oh, you win! Yes. Irving Berlin wrote what is now known worldwide thanks to Bing Crosby's 1942 recording. His song captures a longing for the simple, peaceful Christmases we remember, or perhaps the ones we wish we'd had. As we play, close your eyes and imagine that perfect snowy Christmas morning. White Christmas, arranged by Michael Sweeney.
Program wouldn't be the same without White Christmas, would it? And by the way, you did notice the second trumpet solo through the whole first. Tell me you did. Yeah, that's our only solo today. Oh, we do, yes. We got Jingle Bells coming. All right. So you have to wait. Before we continue, I'd like to introduce a longtime friend of mine and the director of Project SAFE. She will tell us about this critical work. If you don't know the story, listen up, because it's one of the most critical programs we have to provide services to people in need here in Athens. She is coming. Let's stand up and fluff our pillows. This is the intermission at the same time. Everybody stand up. And kids, if you don't know where your pillow is, it's right back here. So everybody stand up, change positions, and Joan, join us up the front.
All right. Well, I think we should have another round of applause for the band and for Warren's second trumpet solo, please. thank you all, really, for allowing Project Safe to be part of your concert, and thanks to Covenant for hosting this afternoon. We're in the holiday season. We're in Advent season, and we think of that as a time of excited anticipation, right? Excitement for Christmas. But for victims of domestic violence, their lives are marked by a different kind of anticipation. An anticipation of the abuser's moods, an anticipation of the next violent attack, walking on eggshells, wondering if there's anything they could do or not do to try to avoid the next explosion. And because domestic violence usually happens at home, usually happens behind closed doors, it's so easy for most of us to think that it's not happening to people that we know. It's not happening to people that we care about or people like us. And we got a horrible reminder just not quite a week ago when a woman was shot at her workplace, at a dental office. The domestic violence does happen. It does happen right here in our community. It happens to people that we know and love. And in fact, 1 in 4 women and 1 in 9 men experience domestic violence in the U.S. At Project Safe, we are working to end domestic violence, focusing on Clark County and Madison, Oconee, and Oglethorpe counties with most of our services that encompass crisis intervention, ongoing supportive services, systems change advocacy, and prevention and education. Every single year, we answer about 3,000 calls on our 24-hour hotline. We shelter over 120 men, women, children, and pets in our fully pet-friendly emergency shelter. We work with over 700 people face-to-face each year in our outreach office. Services like legal advocacy for temporary protective orders, stalking orders, support group, relocation assistance, safety planning, and other kinds of advocacy. We have a text line for dating violence that's statewide, and so many other services. And in all of that work, what we are trying to do is help transform that dreadful anticipation to a hopeful anticipation as we work with survivors to help them rebuild and recreate lives that are free from abuse. So if you believe, like we do, that everyone deserves to be safe in their home and safe in their relationships, you have an opportunity to join us in that work. You can make a contribution today. There's a basket there at the end of the center aisle. There's a QR code if you want to give online in the insert in your program. If you're a Venmo person, it's at Project Safe Inc. And very easy to give that way. We've also got some other suggestions in that insert, and you can go down to our website that's at the bottom of the page. And help us help our neighbors, our brothers, our sisters, our loved ones who are dealing with domestic violence. And let's make everyone's home, everyone's life safe and happy, as we all deserve. Thank you.
Find it here. Where are we? We had Jingle Bell Rock. Yep. Okay. Okay, here we are. Our next tune, let's see. This is going to be a nostalgic rockin' tune. This 1957 hit by Bobby Helms took Jingle Bell Rocks or Jingle Bells and gave it a rock and roll twist. It's got that classic 1950s sound that makes you want to grab your best gal or guy and hit the dance floor. Our percussion section is going to have a field day with this one. Listen for those sleigh bells keeping the beat. Jingle Bell Rock, arranged by Michael Story.
Thank you, Amanda. I'm up for keeping the tunes rocking, but I don't see Santa yet. And isn't it true that he's supposed to show up? Has anyone seen him? Well, you might hear our version of 3 songs that you know and love, all dressed up in their swinging best. And they're all about Santa, they're all about Christmas, and maybe he'll show up while we play this song. So hold tight and keep your eyes out. Santa may be coming. Here's Holiday Swing Along, arranged by Paul Murtha. I guess we got to get serious with Santa. I still don't see him anywhere. And you're the perfect crowd. We have a chair for Santa towards the back there. Maybe if we just sang, "Here Comes Santa." You all know that song, don't you? And if maybe we closed our eyes thought really hard and really believed that here is coming Santa. You think he might show up? I see lots of heads bobbing. Not too many older folks, but the young ones, they know he's coming. So, Here Comes Santa by Paul Murtha. Well, what do you know? The power of positive thinking and believing. They really showed up. Huh. Well, so he is, we've got another song we think all of you know and understand. We're going to play Rudolph. Is that right, Joyce? And this one, there are words that people know that aren't even written in the tune, you know, like George Washington or something. You all know the words? Well, you got to sing them with us as we play Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and this one is arranged by Luther Henderson.
All righty. Well, we're with Rudolph and up on the housetop, so let's play another song. This is actually the second oldest secular Christmas song in America, written way back in 1864 by Benjamin Hanby. That makes it older than Jingle Bells. The clip-clop of reindeer hooves on the roof and the quick stop at the chimney. You'll hear it all in this playful arrangement. Listen for our percussion section bringing those reindeer to life on the rooftop. This is Up on a Housetop, and I do not have who it is arranged by. Do you got the who? Jeff Simmons.
They're playing my music. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, a good night.
Okay, it's time for your full commitment. Everybody sings along with the carols that we all know and love. You don't need any words or any music. You'll know what to sing. And actually, our director will cue you in when it's your turn. We'll have a little interlude between each one of them. So for our last song this evening, here's Christmas Sing-Along, arranged by James Plohar. Oh, wow. Well, we were completely unready for this. You think we can pull one together, Miss Joyce? I think. So, Miss Betsy, if you'll pass out, there's a bunch of, all the children have bells? Do all the children have bells? Yeah, okay, here comes from over here. There's about 6 kids over here. And for our encore that we're doing spontaneously is Sleigh Bells. You know the tune? Sleigh Ride. Sleigh Ride. Some more children. Thanks again for your presence here. Y'all have been really easy to play for. It's great to have an audience that appreciates good music, and I'm proud to be part of this group that was already playing great music in a wonderful way before I ever got here. We have a treat for you. There are more cookies and punch and mixed nuts and this and that. We'd like for you to go back and to mingle with one another, wish each other happy holidays, see Santa sitting in his chair with the kids on his lap, finding out what they really want for Christmas. He'll be back in touch with you. So if you all will proceed to Fellowship Hall, if you go through the second double doors all the way to the third double, just before you get to the outside doors, take a left, and somebody will be there to guide you to Fellowship Hall. There's room for everyone, and by the looks of all the cookies I saw there, I don't think you all can eat them all. So be of good cheer, and welcome to a happy hour afterwards.